My name is Sasha Wells and I'm the Director of Midwifery, Obstetrics and Gynaecology here at the University Hospitals of Morecambe Bay. I would like to welcome you to our brand new maternity unit known as the South Lakes Birth Centre. We thought it would be a great opportunity to show you around the facilities in our new maternity unit before it becomes a busy maternity unit supporting mothers and babies. So this is one of our birthing rooms. We have 10 of these rooms, and this is for women to come in an antenatal period. They will then stay in this room, so all of the moving around from our delivery suite to a maternity ward backwards and forwards no longer happens. All rooms have an ensuite facility, and as you can see there is also a partner bed that enables partners, birth partners, to stay overnight and most importantly throughout that induction of labour. Every room has a drop-down resuscitator, and that will enable us to provide those babies that might need some additional support immediately following birth, either just some stimulation or a warm space or oxygen and suction, that we will be able to provide that in the room without having to take baby out of the room away from mum and dad. We're now entering into one of our water birth pool rooms. This is one of 4 water pool rooms. Women had said to us when we were asking them about what they wanted in the unit, about the fact that they wanted more opportunity to use water for labour. We absolutely know the benefits of that. We also have one of our birthing beds in here, alongside our CombiTrack system, which has a fixed base birthing ball. So everything in this room absolutely supports our safe active birth philosophy here at University Hospitals of Morecambe Bay, but most importantly it's very women-centred and family-centred in its approach. I'm now entering into our bereavement suite, which is going to be called the Rainbow Suite. This is named by Leslie Bennett, one of our members of community and one of our mothers who's used our services, who's helped us to design this area. Leslie, tell me first of all, what do you think of the new maternity unit that you've been so involved with in designing and developing for us?
It's absolutely amazing. Who would have thought from 18 months ago, looking at the plans, it would be stood here in the bereavement suite in the middle of the unit. It's quite emotional, it takes my breath away. It's everything that we wanted and more. I mean, we got a wish list and they ticked it and they put so much more on it as well. What's
the importance of the bereavement suite for the maternity unit and for the community of Barrow and surrounding areas?
The bereavement suite's always been important to me. It's about having a place for families to make memories that's shielded from the rest of the unit but still within it, so that they're still getting the medical care that they need and the support that they need as well. But it's like surrounded by all the love of the unit, but it's got its own private courtyard and it's got its own private entrance. There'll obviously be pictures on the wall and soft furnishings and things that just make it a little bit home from home.
So we are in one of our 2 maternity theatres that are within the footprint of our new maternity unit. And the reason that we have 2 theatres is that if we are undertaking a planned elective caesarean section and an emergency arises, we'll be able to use the other theatre to provide that emergency care for mum and baby as quickly as possible. Our theatres are easily accessible from either side of each of the corridors, so from the special care baby side and also the maternity ward side, which means that we no longer have to take women down a very public corridor and breach their privacy and dignity in that transfer. I'm going to introduce you to Simone, who is our interactive sim mum. She is an interactive model that enables us to programme her to be set to undertake any clinical scenario that our multi-professional teams can undertake. And she also actually delivers a baby like any other woman would. And as you can see, there is a baby there inside her uterus. We absolutely recognise that we are a slightly isolated service here. And so having a facility such as this in this area enables us to support our frontline teams to undertake those clinical scenarios and make those clinical decisions and reflect and learn from them before they're faced with that real situation. This is our special care baby unit. Within this department we can look after 4 babies. We have space for 4 cots with plenty of room around each cot and the opportunity for privacy and dignity for each parent and their baby. We also have a glass area that provides an isolation room for a baby that might have an infection or need specialist one-to-one care away from the other babies. But what it doesn't do is isolate mum and baby by it being glass. In addition, we have a stabilisation room that enables us to stabilise those really sick and poorly babies or babies that might have been born unexpectedly early. By the time you watch this video, this maternity unit will be open to mothers and babies, and hopefully we will have had a fair few babies by now. What's really important about this unit is it's been designed by the community for the community, and it will support the birth of many babies across the Barrow area and surrounding areas for many years to come, both now and into the future in 20 to 30 years' time.
It's so much bigger and brighter. I think it's just such a better environment to work in. I think the women really like it. Patients that I've even asked today have said that it looks great.
It's brilliant. The space, the facilities, the light, the reaction of the women and the families for the first few that have been in, it's been unbelievable.
It's lovely to be able to experience it. Colours are lovely, it's a bright, the views are nice, because it was quite small in the other unit, but didn't really particularly have a nice view to look out the window and things.
The rooms feel nice and spacious, whereas our old rooms were quite small. These you feel like you've definitely got the room to manoeuvre, and I feel it's like a more homely environment for the women as well. The colours are beautiful and the views are amazing.
I was really pleased this morning to be able to care for the first baby that was born here at South Lakes Birth Centre. That was little baby boy Mackenzie.